Hello, thank you for clicking on this Fun with Pete and Sherry video, and I'm blue again tonight. What the fuck is going on with that? God, I hate cheap equipment. I got some new connectors and so forth that I'm going to be able to hook up my nice camera to my computer and be able to shoot in the living room or the dining room, which is where I've been doing it actually most recently. Is the dining room is where I have that nice bookshelf behind me, and so. Okay, color good, focus bad. Let's see, that's good, and then why? Okay. Well, I think my palette is better tonight anyway. So we will pick up right where I broke off last night, and we'll just bear with the blue for now. Talisker single malt whiskey. Double matured. This one is actually a little higher bottling strength, 45.8. That's pretty good. 10 years old and given a second maturation in Amoroso sherry casks. Let's see what's going on here. Still mostly getting not much on the nose, just sort of an ocean. And then a nice peaty, salty flavor. I'm feeling right now, if you put this in a glass and told me it was Talisker 10, I'd believe you. Of course, our whiskey suggestibility tends to be much higher than we would imagine. I know I once posted some videos where I tried some live mystery drinks, but it's very humbling, too humbling in the end. Light. Oh, that's good. And now it just goes back to blue no matter what I do. All right, but in any case, all right, sit a little closer. Go. All right. Good whiskey, very refreshing. In some ways, I think the extra sweetness here is not necessarily doing Talisker a world of favors. The complexity that you sometimes get in a good Talisker 10 is not really here. So while I gave Talisker an 8.4, I'm going to give the DE an 8.3. And I don't have a sink here, so I'm going to nor two glasses. So rinse my glass. As you see, I poured a little water in it. I'll throw that on the floor. And now I'm going to open a new bottle. My Oban Distiller's Edition, which, come on. It's just tuning into whatever it's looking at. I want to look at my shirt. So this is double matured. And, oh, they're not going to Go and tell me again. There's something written on the bottle, but it's not something I can read. So let's find out what Diageo is doing with their Oban here. Fino Sherry. Fino Sherry, which is a little more dry, but perhaps not as fruity as the red Oloroso. I believe Fino is a white sherry, like Amontillado. At least the ones I've seen were. And I've heard some people say Fino is just as good as Oloroso for Scotch, and I find that doubtful. Of course, finding the best of any of them is really, really hard. And so the really, really good Olorosos are better than anything, unless you get like the really, really, really good something else. All right, so let's see what we smell here. There's a famous review of Oban. One reason I've never reviewed it. It's so famous. If you do a search for reviews of Oban, there's one sentence comes up like 1,000 times, often uncredited. So I don't have any idea who originally said it. But the flavor of Oban was described as tendrils of smoke wafted on a sea breeze through a peach orchard. Whatever true poet and true Scotchman said that, I salute. And this smells really nice at the top. This has got a whereas that one was mostly the ocean and the peat. Yeah, this has got something else going on. Very fruity. Mango and papaya. Mild spice like cinnamon and sugar. To make sure I'm not getting any leftover taste, I'll put some that on the floor now. Go back. Okay, all that other softer fruits, maybe a little banana. As you go in closer, drag more heavily, then you can actually get a bit of a tangy sense as well. A little tangy, grapes. That's about all. All right, let's give this the final test. Let's get it. It's more sort of tangy and It's very dry. Very dry. So you get little hints of the fruit, and then lemon. It amps up towards the sour, not the bitter. Starts a little sweet, ends dry. I'm tasting something, but what? Tangy. A little orange, a little tangerine, and a little grapefruit. So more citrusy than I would have thought. Not as subtle on the palate as it is on the nose. Things that have anything to do with white wine, even a dessert white wine, tastes strongly of white wine to me. And that the infusion of white wine is very, again, it kind of spoils what the complexity that I have in my mind of an Oban. Still, this is one you're going to want to keep coming back to. A nice little citrus tang. It's not deep and orangey with a good solid bottom like the Dalwhinnie Distiller's edition was. This is going more in the front of mouth, in the higher, more sour zones, and but it is wrapped in a sort of a gentle smokiness. It's interesting if you drink, peaty whiskeys like Lefroy, Lagavulin, and Ardbeg. A Talisker is sort of like a 2/3. And this is not necessarily to do with the ppm. This is about perception. It's sort of like a 2/3 peaty, and an Oban is sort of like a 1/3. But it's not bitter or tobacco-y like you sometimes get when you have. There's sort of like a dead zone for peat. If you have peat at like 10 ppm, it does strange and things, makes a whiskey kind of bitter. Yeah, sour. Like I said, not bad though. Sour, not candy because it's not sweet enough. If you've ever had Chinese plum candy, that's actually this is actually reminding me a lot of Chinese plum candy. Intense and usually not at all to the taste of Westerners when they first try it. But everyone I know who's spent a lot of time in China just gets addicted to these things. Plum candy, sour plum candy. Give it a try sometime. Yankee. All right. I'll end it there. What did I get this? An 8.3 for the Talisker. God, I feel so uncreative. Oban Distiller's edition also gets an 8.3. 8.3. And thank you very much. I will get back. I will work on this fucking blue thing tomorrow. What the fuck? All right. Thanks, guys.